mad.
I thought they wouldn't give you like a license.
The moment you get enough P's, get your promoter to get you laser.
Yeah, 100%.
Surgery straight.
That is jokes. I've never ever thought about that.
Listen,
I think about it all the time. They must be used to have to wear glasses and that.
Man, just come over the top, bang.
Maybe
bang.
think
that.
Maybe like
every
pound.
time I go and say,
And that's why they expect.
They probably brace for it.
I'm blind, so I just leave it out.
Fam.
you lot aren't made for the grind, man.
No, man.
What's happening with the rematch?
Benitez and Leonard fighting when they were 21 and 20.
Yeah, these man.
Don't think it's happening.
Them man done enough.
Yeah.
Them man done enough so that by the time they're 30, they're done.
That's what I'm saying. Leonard retired very young.
Yeah.
October 9th.
He's
I
done
didn't see him.
I don't know. Apparently they're taking Lyndon to court.
So Lyndon's fully docking this guy, like.
I hear it though, man.
He's coming like fury.
Because everything, they're setting everything up for this guy to lose.
Wait, we're not
Get
live,
the
are we?
bag.
We're not live.
No.
We're not live, right? Okay.
I'm about to.
Lewis is finna get sued.
Bro,
Hey,
Frank Warren gets sued.
Frank Warren is a Suez. I'm hearing this is Suez.
Suez.
Yeah, Suez.
Warren sues everyone.
Yeah, he sues everyone.
If you chat shit about him on the pod, he'll sue the pod.
I think Hatman got a letter.
Infringement.
No, but he hasn't
Hatman
sued
got
a
a
boxer
letter.
for a while now, has he?
He hasn't sued a boxer for a while.
Probably
Yeah, who was the last
one?
boxer?
What boxer does he have?
Trying to get Lyndon sued now.
Yeah, but that's what
He
I'm saying.
tweeted as well. He actually tweeted, yeah, we're going through the courts. I've got the side documents. So
Oh,
That's the fight.
Frank Warren said that?
Live.
Cool.
Don't mind that.
Yeah, see? But that's boy.
the game's mad.
End of the year, let's pick those, like, what's the
Yeah.
We just go around.
All good.
schedule?
Yo.
Yo.
Yes.
1, 2, 1, 2.
Yeah.
Yep.
Put that mic towards you, please.
Me or him?
Go on.
1, 2, 1, 2.
Alright.
Your voice is too low.
Too low.
Put some more bass in it. Talk how you talk to your girl.
I was about to say the same thing.
Can't believe the fight's next week.
I'm gonna send you man the link, yeah. So just
Share it.
yeah.
I saw one thing on stat about AJ and Golovkin. Apparently the most accurate jabbers in the whole of
Yeah,
sport.
AJ's a mad, supposedly one of the highest accurate jumpers.
AJ.
Yeah, I was so surprised.
I know Golovkin for sure, yeah, but
Yeah, both of them.
AJ?
Apparently, yeah.
Yeah.
Comfy boxing.
is it because his actual jab output is lower? Because
Jabs a
Golovkin,
lot.
He jabs a lot, yeah.
Especially lately.
Golovkin, for heavyweight, yeah. But
AJ jabs a lot.
that's mad.
But it has to be.
I was thinking about like someone like
Is it possible
Spencer's
to
jab
change
is mad.
the thumbnail, or is it still the same?
Let me try and edit.
Spence throws a lot of jabs.
Yeah.
Not a lot of them.
Because I could send you our logo.
It's accuracy.
If I send you your
So AJ
logo
throws, let's say,
on
30
email,
jabs and Spence
can you
throws
like
100
change it to
jabs.
that?
If you send it to me, airdrop it to me.
Airdrop it. Boy, who knows how to airdrop?
This old man.
I do, but I don't know how to airdrop.
Go on the picture, hold
Ronaldo
it. and
fans
show
are
it to
cooking.
the-
Has anyone got the Ringside logo?
the blue one.
I think it's in
Have you got it on your phone?
Hey, you man, this
Isn't
YouTube
it
is
on the-
HD, blood.
Isn't it on the
Wow, are you seeing it? It's 4K, bro.
All blemishes.
Next time we have to wear makeup.
All blemishes.
Oh shit.
the logo's in the
Same
group.
picture from
That
here, innit?
That one, yeah. Have you actually got like the picture of it?
I'll just save it down, innit? Save image.
Is that what you have to do?
That's
Can
what
you
they can hear us as well,
airdrop
innit?
it to him if possible?
And I'm gonna tweak it still.
Alright, Sam, you got elite posture, boy.
Thanks, I guess.
Let me show myself. I'm bare slouched.
Innit, you're slouched. Is that your giggle?
I think so, because you said all blemishes.
That's just what you just said.
I'm even mad. Now I'm going to have to do the airdrop thing myself.
Okay, is it
It's a
definitely?
bit
Let me do it, man.
Are we definitely live now?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
He's old head, so.
What airdrop everyone? How do you pick who you're going to airdrop it to?
Just go in the group chat, fam.
Oh wait, I've just told what I'm doing. I'm being silly. Ignore me, man. Bro, no, you do. I definitely get my girl to do this stuff as well.
So we get the graphics.
Yeah. Wait, other people. I've got other
The
people.
only issue is it's got the touch.
Who am I sending it to?
Logo on it.
There's
So-
David's Afro and David's
Yeah,
MacBook.
no, that's what I'm trying to get changed now.
Oh damn.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get it changed now. So the thumbnail is comes up as the Ringside one.
What's your
Done, it's done.
device name?
I've done it.
Alright, cool.
Yeah, it's too slow, bro.
You should get that start.
It's hilarious. That. Who's this guy that just liked our tweet with like 500,000 followers, bro?
What's his name?
Dave Weasel.
Listen, that's good, man. Keep liking us, please.
Hit that retweet.
See it.
Yeah. But if we stick to like a solid time every week, we'll just get we'll get loads of people tuned in because
10 p.m. is a bit mad.
Yeah.
What time are we meant to start?
8:30.
Hey.
And we even tweeted it.
Black
I've
man.
tweeted
Our first thing was such. These guys are.
Don't believe me, I'm a true liar.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's fine. It's first one.
Wait,
Good
what am I
to go.
retweeting? Or just tweet at?
Just tweet it, retweet from the main page, tweet on the main page as well. And tweet off the main page as well.
How do I mute this shit?
I low-key still wish that Twitter had them fleets things, man.
Yeah,
I used to share it on my fleets.
Oh yeah.
I've tweeted it off the account and I just said we are live.
We are live.
We can do a watch along in the future
We should do, innit?
for Fury.
Like stuff like this.
Nah, big fights, AJ, I can't do it, man.
Yeah, AJ,
My anxiety's through the roof.
How is me beating?
My anxiety's through
Being
the
up
roof.
on stage.
What for like Fury Wilder? You wouldn't do it?
Yeah, I'll do it for free.
Bruv, I'll never forget when I watched Pacquiao Marquez with my boy. Massive Pacquiao fan, bro. The guy kicked us at his house. And he got killed.
Is it?
But like he was like, look, it was gonna get to cruddy if he didn't leave. Like as in, he literally rolled over and said, "Get out of my house." It's like 5 a.m. in the morning.
Yeah,
I
AJ
didn't even
fight
hesitate.
watch, man.
Yeah, I can't do
I
that.
didn't even take my jacket. I just cut out.
If he wasn't so vulnerable, it would be more fun.
I can't do that AJ one.
No,
in
it
public.
wouldn't be more fun. It
Listen,
wasn't so vulnerable.
No, but I don't enjoy it. You know what?
We watched an AJ fight with with a couple of our female friends. Yeah, and Sate was fuming.
No, but because I don't like people who speak during interviews. You know, like the post-fight.
Yeah.
I was at a wedding when I watched AJ Parker, and girls around that. So I was going, is he winning?
Is he winning?
Is he winning? I was like,
Is he winning?
It's so funny because when you watch a AJ, like let's say I watch Pulev now. Just a little jab.
That fall over.
No, it's like that.
Oh yeah, it's way worse.
Just
live.
a little jab.
Yeah.
It's calm. I'm watching it like, but when during the fight,
Alright, let's go, man.
We ready to go? Yeah. Cool. Let's go. Hello, welcome to another Ringside Fracas. Hey, listen, we're live from the studio.
Come on.
Hey, it's nice to see all you lads, man. We've actually got 6 of us today.
No
Yeah,
computer
come on.
screen.
Yeah, no computer screen.
No
computer screen.
side of Dapo's head
Yeah.
today.
Yeah, innit? No,
nothing was the same.
Look at this plant, bro.
You got me.
With his robe.
I'll go around the room anyway. We got Sate. Oh, Sate, you came with notes.
Nah, these are knives notes, man. I'm taking credit for
Let
them.
me look at your notes, Sate. Let me look at your notes, Sate.
I'm taking credit
Right,
for them.
you came with punch stats.
Hey, look at the notes. Fury beats AJ. Whoa!
These guys are sick. These are Nime's notes, but I'm taking credit for them.
What did you call it?
Nime. It's your name, isn't it? Nime.
Yeah, name. Yeah.
You were
Naim.
trying.
Perfect.
Naim.
You were trying. That's what I said. Nime.
Naim, how you doing, man?
I'm good, man. How are you, man?
Yeah, I'm good, man. I'm good. We got Dapo.
I'm doing well, thank you.
He didn't ask.
Did you wear
He didn't ask.
or is it just a vest?
Huh?
Man didn't wear a t-shirt,
Yo,
bro.
Jenny, man.
Man didn't wear a t-shirt, bro. Man just came out in a jumper.
Hey, someone's my slippers here, so get off me, alright? Get off my back.
I mean,
Slippers is not as bad as
we got
nipples.
Jide and Samson sitting together, but I think next time we're gonna have to organise it so like you two are like facing each other. Do you know what I mean? Because I don't want you guys to swing. Do you know what I mean?
We actually don't disagree.
We need someone in between them still.
We actually can't, except for one topic.
Except for one topic,
Which sadly, which is great now because he's slightly moving across and realizing it's getting long.
Not really, it's not.
Oh,
It's not
started
getting long.
again.
You
Your
know.
Nah, he's fighting Paul, man.
your boy is not doesn't want the smoke. We been know that, and
That's
he's
not.
How long
you
have
know,
we
Look
got?
what you started doing.
I know, guys. Like, listen. I know you guys haven't done this in person for a long time. Actually, I don't know what you guys get up to on weekends. To be honest, I don't know. You know, but we know what Jide gets up to. Then.
Dancing.
What dance was you out on Saturday? Eh?
Nothing, mate. I was
Bro,
like,
Jide's calendar, honestly, you must be so
It's
stacked.
Even looking at it must
I've
be
seen him
so
once
sleep.
have 3 motives in the same night. That's crazy.
Yeah, 100%.
Crazy work.
Different outfits as well. It's mad. It's mad. I don't know where it changes. I don't know where it changes.
Putting the G's on, bro.
He's got energy to dance through all of them as well, bro.
It's all slander, man. It's all slander.
You deserve it though. You deserve it. It's alright. You deserve it. Anyway, guys. Listen. This hopefully going to be a regular theme. Us, live streaming on YouTube and being in a studio setting. I mean, I love studio podcasts. Yeah, I love it. It's like you can't beat a studio podcast. The camaraderie and all of those things are just the chemistry. We're gonna have a good time. We're gonna have a good time. One thing we might not have a good time with is Saturday night. Yeah.
Straight in.
Listen, let's get straight into
Any
it.
moments to boost up, I bring it down the pig.
I don't know. I don't know. Like it's gonna be a very nerve-wracking time for me because you know what? At this point, I'm all in with AJ. I'm all in. The Ruiz defeat, it devastated me.
Yeah.
Absolutely devastated me. Yeah, and I know all of us around the sofa, except probably Samson.
Yeah.
Except probably Samson is
Pro AJ.
Is pro AJ.
Yeah.
I'm pro AJ.
No, you're not.
I'm pro AJ, but
Naeem has been with us for 3 weeks.
I'm
he
pro
knows.
AJ, but I'm a realist. And I'm understanding someone's like limitations. So when he went in against Ruiz, I remember saying, "I won't be surprised if he gets KO'd." And then when he got KO'd, everyone looked at me and I actually left there as well. There's actually bare boxing fights I've watched.
But you don't rate Ruiz though.
No, I didn't. But I knew that left hook was a problem. And he just sat there and went to hook with hooker and he got out hooked.
So this is the true test to see if you're an AJ fan, yeah.
How
How did you respond after the look? Because I couldn't eat for 3 days.
No, the problem was I was in a room of people that had been jarring me for time. Hence why
So
I
you
had
were
to
loving
leave.
it.
I can't lie, I did laugh.
Oh,
You see?
I did laugh. But I didn't laugh because
Was it a
he lost.
nervous laugh or was it like ah?
No,
Which kind of laugh was it?
like, I told you so, guys. Laugh.
You're bad vibes.
Then I had to leave because
Very
it was
bad vibe.
That's bad vibes.
No, man, I like him. I do want him to win.
Have you guys seen that video? Yeah, and it's like a voice, and the woman's like, "You need to leave," and the guy's like,
No. This looked like that initiation where they rush someone to a crew. That's what, they all looked at me like that. Look, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna fuck out of it. Man, it kind of get no 6 a.m. slumping.
You deserve it. You deserve it. Obviously, it's been touted as like AJ's biggest fight, or his maybe not biggest fight, or his most difficult fight. I'm not too sure it is his biggest fight. But it's been touted as his most difficult fight. Who actually sides with that? Like, do you guys believe that, or do you think this is maybe where do you rank this in terms of opponents?
number 2.
Top 3.
I rank it number 2.
Yeah, I think Klitschko's still number 1 for me.
Klitschko's still number 1.
Yeah.
Even that old Klitschko.
It wasn't that.
Because
Still.
the problem with that old narrative is he that like he's been dominant for 10 years. Obviously, I do agree that he's not a 35, 30-year-old whatever, but he's been dominant for 10 years. And his last fight that he lost on points in a fight that he took no damage in.
Yeah.
So it was still, and it was what
18 months
18
later.
months away from it. So obviously it's not prime Klitschko, but based on the time AJ fought him, AJ was still very green, and that Klitschko was obviously coming to the end of his prime in his career, whatever you want to say. So it was the timing thing. Obviously, if this AJ fought that Klitschko, no, it's not. But for me, when you rank opponents of guys when they fought them, is the timing of it, not just the opponent. So for me, AJ's still number 1. But I do think Usyk. Again, I don't know why people keep like overlooking it. This guy is probably the best boxer AJ's ever fought. Period.
Yeah.
So,
I agree with that. I agree on paper. Yeah, Usyk's definitely in top 2 for sure. But I can't lie, man. I expect AJ to run through him, and the AJ hater is saying I'm expecting AJ to run. I've seen it every single time. Hot knife through butter. It's going straight through him. No that kind of business. And that happens the minute AJ says, "Yeah, I'm not gonna outbox this guy," and stops with his like the tiki taka stuff and gets down to it and just says, "You know what? I'm getting this guy out of it." Once he says, "I'm getting this guy out of it," he's gone.
So I know you're gonna be like the bearer of bad news, but you don't feel like it's gonna be that easy for AJ.
I definitely don't think it's clean cut. It's not clean cut. I hope it will be. And this is the thing, when you ask the question about who's AJ's best test, I always think about 2 things, like on paper versus styles and like what actually happens. And I think on paper, yeah, Usyk's the best test. And I'm hoping that styles, it works out for AJ. Because I still think Ruiz is still, on paper, maybe not the best test, but in terms of styles.
Yeah.
Worst styles.
This is literally echoing my point earlier. I was saying Ruiz is a really good, throws a really good left hand, and I was saying it from early doors, saying that this is gonna be problematic. Yeah, but everyone's looking at me like this fat Mexican brother. What's he ever gonna do? And I'm like, yeah, I think AJ wins, but I know that the left hook will be a problem. Do you get it?
Yeah.
So I didn't expect him to lose that fight, but I did know that he would have difficulties. Whereas I'm looking at Usyk, and on paper he's sick. Like you expect him to cause all the trouble, but stylistically, I keep saying it. The minute AJ gives up trying to win the boxing match, he fucks him up.
So this is most of my concerns here drive from a few things. So number one, when you fight Anthony Joshua, you're 20% better than you've ever been. More time. You train harder. You have more. He brought Papachenko back into the camp.
Yeah.
Like you go in, yeah. So that's already something you're facing. Then, like, there's nothing I've seen in the build up to this fight, whether it's AJ's preparation physically or things that he said that makes me think what you're saying. Because I believe if AJ decides and says I'm gonna steamroll this guy, it's curtains.
Yeah.
But there's nothing in the build up that I've seen that suggests that's the route he's gonna take.
Hence what I keep saying.
And now that's what's making me nervous.
I don't know about that. I don't know.
Bro, I'm not seeing.
People that he's sparring have come out to say that that's how he's fighting.
Okay,
He might fight like that, but my thing is AJ has shown he struggles with movers, and Usyk is the best mover he's fought.
But he's slowing down in the weight.
You know, I completely agree with you. He might have slowed down, but he's still the best mover he's fought. He's a cruiserweight that's gone up, and yes, he's slowed down, but he's still got the best feet of the guys.
Yeah, I was gonna say being
Yeah,
flat-footed
that's a
might be
fact,
a
that's
problem
fact.
for him, for AJ. Just
Like,
like
I do feel like AJ's gonna try to be on his toes. He's gonna try to jab him.
We
Where
did that.
I think AJ has something that Usyk hasn't faced in a very long time is the height and reach advantage. Usyk as a cruiserweight is usually as big or bigger than most guys.
he's
he
one of the
fights.
biggest ones.
High, and you've seen how he struggles with people with weight.
Yeah.
That's been a massive factor.
So where is affected now, we're gonna see height and weight.
Height,
Where
weight,
he's and reach.
athletic.
Yeah.
Athleticism,
And just pound.
Jesus.
Where I struggle with this whole fight is when people say this is AJ's toughest test.
On paper for me.
I can't get my head around the logic. This is a guy who hasn't done anything at heavyweight.
Thank you.
But
Struggled
it's
at
because he's undisputed at cruiserweight. It comes with the accolades. Unbeaten, undisputed at
Olympian.
cruiserweight, Olympian, gold medalist.
But so is a Coley, but AJ will bang him out.
No, but look at Lewis.
No,
Yeah,
but
think about the fact that as well. Look at the people Usyk beat
He's
in a
beat,
short period of time in their backyards,
yeah.
dominated
Tell
them.
me.
Bradis,
Fam, it's not as fun
Gassiev,
as Bradis.
Bellew.
Bellew.
But you're naming me guys who
These are
they
credible
mean anything,
cruiserweight.
they don't mean anything at heavyweight.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But that's what we're gonna see,
They
right?
don't mean anything at heavyweight. You're right, but it is still what you're coming with.
Tony Bellew needed an ACL on David Haye to get past David Haye.
And then look what he did to Tony Bellew. He just destroyed him. Tony Bellew had good 2 rounds when he was trying to figure him
Hey,
out.
what he done
Free-
to
free
what-
fall.
What he did to Bellew was nasty, man.
Yeah,
He
but
destroyed
It
him.
was
Finish,
because Usyk was giving so many throwaway punches. He didn't look as like really trying to take him out. But the minute he switched it on, it was like
It was just
bang, bang, bang.
that's
Yeah.
so crazy.
Crazy.
Like,
So what, Jide, are you like kind of like in Sate's corner that you think that
no,
this is
I've been saying it's going to be a competitive fight. I really do believe it's going to be a competitive fight. I believe AJ's going to try and box with him initially.
is that a mistake?
Yes and no.
AJ
Yes.
can win some in spots though. I think
Yeah.
he can outbox him in spots because of
Yeah,
physical advantages.
Yeah,
though.
So I feel that's what he's going to try to do. He's going to try to figure out Usyk's patterns, while Usyk's also going to try to figure out his patterns. Usyk's got, in my opinion, the better IQ. So Usyk is probably going to likely find out AJ's pattern. So the middle rounds, I feel like Usyk's going to have a lot of success. And then later on, AJ's going to be like, cool, I'm getting tired. I'm going to try and knock this guy out. And that's when he's going to take him out. Because Usyk would have slowed down. Both of them would have slowed down. And it's going to be a attrition sort of, situation.
But Usyk's the other way around though, because he starts slower,
Yeah.
I was
picks it
about
and,
to say
and
that.
picks it up.
Yeah,
And
that's
then championships. I don't know.
Championship rounds, I'll still give Usyk an advantage because he has, to me, he certainly has more stamina than AJ.
Yeah.
But I also believe AJ is going to try to take him out.
Yeah.
And when AJ rolls the dice and says, you know what, combinations.
It's
I think
curtains.
I'm a bit more with Samson here. I think he's gonna make it look a lot easier than people
Listen,
think.
if,
No,
if,
well,
AJ,
I'm
if AJ
saying-
steamrolls Usyk here, best win.
Yeah.
Of course.
Easy.
To me personally,
Easy.
you go out there and you just go.
I just think AJ's too
Yeah.
big for him, man. He's just too big for him.
I think when I remember, if you look at the one fight that I find interesting is the Brazil fight that AJ had with Brazil.
Yeah.
Because if you watch before, Brazil's had like I think AJ got like a little nose injury. If you watch, and if you watch in the corner, every time they try to wipe AJ's nose, he moves his head, and it's like, rah, I think my nose is hurt in the Brazil fight. It's like he makes a decision. Let me take this guy out. Then he goes out. Once he's made that decision, took him out. if you when AJ came out in the 5th round for Klitschko, the way he came out, he's like he made up his mind. He's like, I'm gonna take this guy out.
Bear in mind,
Obviously,
against Klitschko, the first 5 rounds, Klitschko was having so much success. Because AJ was doing the
boxing thing. Then he said, you know what? Let me clean this.
And you clocked it in his head. He's like, this ain't working. Then he comes in the 5th round and he just goes berserk.
Very
in that berserk moment, he smashes his face up.
As long as he can do that with like fitness management or like
survive one of those
or energy management.
I had stamina, bro. When he goes for the kill, he's one of the best.
Let me come over to Naeem in it because I feel like Naeem is like the voice of reason. Yeah, he's gonna break it down. He's got his stat sheet here. He's got his stat sheet here. So let me hear what Naeem's thoughts on the fight. So.
Coming for Spencer Fearon's job, come on. No, I disagree with that. The reason why he was like getting outboxed by Klitschko at range is because he wasn't like that knowledgeable at range. Now you can see like in the Pulev fights, what was the last fight? In the Ruiz fight, he sets a lot of traps now. It's even at range. He'll try and bait you with feints. He'll try and make you like, put your guard up, not put your guard up. Try and read you. Before when he was fighting Klitschko, he was just on that. I'm just gonna bulldoze guys in the mid rounds.
He tried to box.
He tried to box, but he didn't have that knowledge.
No, he tried to box, but it wasn't working because Klitschko was doing.
No, but
really
I think
Klitschko's better than him.
What Naeem is saying is like he was so inexperienced. I remember that fight. What he was trying to do was like double jab his way into range. That's all he was doing. That's all he had.
If you remember, Klitschko was doing mad things with his jab. He put his jab in his face. He was using the jab to knock his hands. He just had the guy. He had AJ thinking.
And he learned from that fight.
But the thing is, Usyk's gonna do the same thing. So when it comes to boxing,
but it's not going to be the same
when it
outcome.
comes to boxing and trying to set up stuff, the traps that when it comes to setting traps, Usyk's giving mad problems. That's what I'm saying. When it comes to that style of things in terms of boxing, he's not winning it. He's not winning the boxing match. He's gonna win the minute he says, "Okay, you had your fun. It's time to get this guy out of there."
I think it'll be like the Parker fight, this Usyk fight, because he'll try to outbox him. Because I think that would be the biggest statement. Like he'll say to Fury,
I reckon
can
AJ's
outbox
mind.
him.
AJ did that against Parker. He literally said, "I want to prove to you I can do 12 rounds, and I'm to prove to you I can outbox them. I don't have to just knock you out." And I'm sure in my mind that AJ's gonna have that in the back of his mind, and it's pissing me off thinking about it. I know that.
That's a dead fight.
I feel like he's shown it twice already. We don't need to see it anymore. You don't with Ruiz.
We don't need to see
it with Parker. You're right now. You're on a cusp. Yeah. You're on a cusp of a Fury fight. You're on a cusp of potentially a Wilder fight. You never know. Clean people out. That's it. It's what the fans want to see.
We know you can go 12 rounds.
Yeah, but we've seen
Well,
his
he's gotta
Snapchat.
win.
This guy's not right in the head, innit?
He's got to win.
So
for me,
it goes.
for me,
Every elite fighter is not right in the head.
for me, I just need him to win. I don't care how he does it, just win. Because I want to see the Fury fight, the undisputed. So.
Depo trying to take the mic away from you.
That's it, dude.
No, but like I was saying, so I want to see the undisputed fight. So just win. So if you're gonna win in a shit way, just win.
Does it matter if it goes to like points? Does it matter if it's like a points decision?
No, to me, if it goes to points here, but you try to get him out of this, so it's a competitive fight, it's calm. But if you literally try to do a Ruiz type situation where you are playing COVID, flipping
Social
2 meters,
distancing.
social distancing, that's a myth. You are stinking at the joint, and everyone's gonna be like, "Yeah, this
I
guy's
didn't
dead."
think Ruiz fight was stinky at all.
Number 2.
No, I don't think it stunk at all.
No, I just think he controlled it for the whole fight.
literally.
I didn't think it was stinking.
He
I think this goes down to like relativity again, though, right? It's like I think we always get suckered into these arguments of it's stinking compared to what we've seen from AJ fights before.
When Fury does it to thing,
But yeah, it's not.
Yeah.
Let me correct that,
Masterclass.
yeah, because you know what's mad? Before that fight, I said if I was AJ, you cannot afford to lose this fight. If I'm you, I'm making sure my back continues. If I lose that fight, it's done. The whole thing is done. The whole AJ
the trains.
empire is finished.
The reason
you have
why-
to win. So I said personally, I'm doing exactly that. I'm literally doing Olympic style. Get my number. I got 10 jabs. I won that round and get the fuck out of there because that's what you need to do. Yeah. So as much as I'm saying that, he took no risks at all, which is the right thing to do because you won and you can move on with your career. But the problem is perception means everything. When you get a fighter bang someone out, like look at Conor Benn. Conor Benn is basically being elevated because of the statements he makes. When you have one bad performance like the last one, it comes down and everyone starts talking about your levels and stuff. So AJ, really and truly going to the next fight, needs to keep that gravy train, which is what got him the whole problem with the first fight. He wanted to make a statement against Ruiz because he saw what Wilder done. So Wilder's status is going up. perceptionally, and he knows that
Bro.
he has to equal that. You can't then stink at the
But
place.
what you're talking
if-
about? Oh, sorry, go on, bro.
If AJ, if you're hearing this, fuck the gravy train, just win, fam. Honestly, just win. All that thinking about what people gonna think about me, that's not your job as a boxer. Your job is just to win, fam.
No, I would say there's two jobs. You both you lot are right because what Samson's talking to is the casual. You got to manipulate the mind of the casual.
Yeah.
That's where the dollars come from. So they want to see knockouts. They want to see
He's big
excitement.
already, though.
No,
what more
you
is
have
there
to
do?
sustain it,
The
bro.
last fight, like for example, people out here thinking Fury can knock out AJ.
Yeah,
The only reason they think Fury can knock out AJ
Because of his last
exactly.
fight.
Because of the last fight.
Wilder.
But Fury has no evidence over the long stretch of his
Yeah.
career
You
to
can do that,
suggest that
You
he
can
can
knock
walk
out.
through
Fam,
AJ.
people
It's
legit
short-termism.
believe this guy can knock
Yeah.
out
They're
AJ
mad.
in
People,
2 rounds.
it's so funny because like
That's the game, though.
look at Conor Ben. Yeah, Conor Ben went from he needs to go back to the drawing boards and work out how he's
Yep.
gonna get to this is a killer in the
Yeah,
division.
yeah,
and
yeah. Prospect.
Yeah.
Next. Like,
brother, who's he for?
Yeah,
Perception.
Casual perception, innit?
Casual percent. But what I would like to say though, I want to we look from the opposite side of the spectrum. So if you're Usyk, how do you win this fight? Like what are
I
the
don't see
what are the
it.
keys
I
to
just
victory?
don't. I don't see. I don't see a scenario. Obviously, these are elite professionals, and you know this is the top level, right? So obviously, and in boxing, anything is possible. But I just don't see how it plays out where Usyk wins.
If I was a tactician, yeah, AJ's body, bruv.
Yeah.
The next
Tire him
morning,
out.
that guy's liver is gonna be finished.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You have to
destroyed.
from the
You have to,
first
because
round.
We all know he's got stamina. Like that's where what main fault is.
Yeah.
His stamina. If you can kill that engine,
Does Usyk
Again,
have
that
an engine?
depends though. That depends. Cause that's again, because people say AJ has stamina issues. Yeah, it is so dependent. Ruiz too, he held it down. Parker, he held it down. It depends on if he's on
Ruiz
top.
2 was a slow fight.
This is what I'm saying.
You know, AJ's fast twitch, and when you're fast twitch, you don't really always necessarily recover. And when you do burn out, it's
No,
like you're done. You
But
deplete.
that's what I think-
also, sorry to cut you off.
Yeah,
Sorry.
go
The
That's why I
examples
cut
of
him
when AJ gets tired, he has to tire himself out. So it's if he's like swung a lot, he doesn't just get tired off like a stretch of a
That's what I
fight.
think. I think he has more recovery
Yeah, but
stamina
he,
issues.
but he, when he gets down, you know that some fighters you can see they're tired, but they plow through. AJ empties his tank and then refills it. That's what I'm trying to get at.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
if you kill, it's like the bouncing.
But-
Them man, just that you were talking about yesterday.
Oh
Them
my
man are
don't bring that
dead.
guy
Yeah,
up.
them man are
Obviously,
dead.
them man are dead without the recovery. AJ gets dead like that, and you see he's like labouring.
And this is the thing: if anyone can push AJ to empty his tank, it's someone like Usyk.
Yeah.
Look at Bellew fight is an example because I know you mentioned 2 rounds. I think Bellew was actually having success for about 3-4 rounds, but Bellew spoke after the fight and said, "I was fatigued. By the time he got me, I was fatigued because of the little subtle things Usyk was doing,
You're always
like
thinking.
movements, like feinting me. I was like Bellew's like he was thinking so much, trying to figure so many things out. Physically, mentally, he was drained, and that's what Loma does. That's what Usyk
Yeah.
does. It's
Lomas
the
was
same thing.
nasty. Loma stays on the perimeter of like the danger zone, but just staying on the perimeter. He steps in and steps out, comes under, comes left, goes. You're thinking, brother,
They exhaust you mentally.
It makes
Yeah.
you overthink.
Overthink.
They exhaust you mentally, and if you're exhausted mentally and then you're exhausted physically, you
You're
give
done.
up.
You're done.
So they make you give up.
Yeah.
It's like your body just says, "I can't."
Have you
Yeah.
got? They're not concussive people. They're not like straight banging you.
Yeah,
You're just.
but
You're
they
just
stop.
done.
But they stop people.
Yeah.
They will stop people.
But every time they stop, it was almost like, I've had enough. Man.
Yeah.
That's why.
Thank you, man.
That's
Thank you
why-
for the way out.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think AJ should try to outthink him.
Yeah.
So Usyk, his keys to victory for me is again, like you just said, just box AJ. Try and make him box you. Try and make him basically outthink him.
Yeah.
Make him overreach, overextending his shots, and take him deep. And then when he's in deep waters,
You're making me
let
nervous.
it around.
Then
No, but he can do that.
That's why I'm nervous.
Yeah.
that's why I'm nervous.
But that's why it is a
Sometimes
great
you think
fight.
the whole thing.
No, but that's why it's a
Hot
great
knife
fight.
Hot knife from brick.
But that's why it's a great fight. The reason why Usyk couldn't do that against Chisora, because Chisora's not a thinker.
He's a madman.
Chisora
That's
doesn't
true.
care.
That's a good point, actually. Yeah.
Chisora doesn't. Chisora from day
But
one
Chisora
just
was
come.
tired,
Just
bro.
bloodshot eyes, just going. Ah.
Just trying to take your head off.
Chisora
Straight away.
said, "Either take me out, yeah, or I'm gonna keep
I'm
coming."
gonna keep
Yeah,
coming.
that's true.
So, if I don't know if you guys have seen a picture that just I think AJ just posted where he's in Sheffield training, Chisora's to his left and Bellew to his right.
That's
And obviously,
it.
those are people that
Hey,
Usyk
that's
just.
jokes.
Where you think Usyk's got it up on his wall? As that inspiration.
What I was gonna
Got
ask,
dartboard.
what I was gonna ask is because those 2 fights that Usyk had at 2 different weights, 2 different times in his career, ended quite differently. What do you think? Because they're probably both going to give AJ opposing advice a little bit. Like, what do you think that like they would have imparted to AJ?
I wouldn't take advice from any of them.
Chisora just told him walk through him.
Unless you won.
Yeah, that's what I think.
Chisora would have told him just walk through him, war him. He's small. He doesn't like it.
Yeah.
That's what Chisora would tell him. Belly on the other hand would probably tell him.
Have you heard what Belly says about Usyk?
Belly's
He
rattled.
loves him.
He said he's the best.
He loves him.
Said he's the
Yeah.
best.
He's got everything in the toolbox.
But people do that though to credit their.
Of course, to
themselves.
credit
No, he
themselves.
means it, man. He's like, no, like,
But I do feel it
he's
means
so good.
it. I do feel like
I think he means
Listen,
it.
who's the guy that slumped Tony Belly Malumbu?
Macabre, no, he
Macabre.
dropped him.
No, he dropped him. He dropped him.
Belly slumped
He dropped him
Macabre.
with the roly poly.
Yeah, and landed back on his feet.
No. Belly has contradicting stuff about Usyk, man. I wouldn't listen to him that much. Sometimes he will say AJ walks through him. Sometimes he will say.
But that's what a close fight is, though.
Belly's camp AJ though, innit? So Belly has to.
Not just AJ Fury as well. He says Usyk can't do that.
Oh no, but Fury's huge, bro.
Yo, leave Belly, man. He wants to stay out the limelight. and the
That's what I'm
camera,
saying,
man.
isn't it?
He doesn't want to be in front of the camera
He
anymore.
just wants to go back home to his
yeah.
wife and kids.
All right, cool. Let's do some predictions because I want people to nail their flag to the mask.
Where's the update?
What update?
The last you've been stalling out on this update. I just
True,
realized.
you know.
Oh, the prediction league.
Because
Everyone's been asking.
I'm
you
me.
still-
got it wrong.
All right, do you want the update?
Yes.
I'm still top. That's the update.
No, there's no
That's
way
it,
you're still top because you didn't get.
Jide, you don't get any points, bro. You just follow my selections. You literally follow my
I said
selections.
my boy
Ben
points.
UD.
Yeah.
Ben
Conor
UD.
Ben.
Conor Ben UD. What did you didn't say? Conor
UD.
Ben.
He had them with thing. He had them knockout.
Yeah.
UD.
So I did have UD, my friend. You're not top no more. Yeah. Go on, do that.
You only get 1 extra point.
No, I don't. I get 2 because I got
The method and the outcome.
And the outcome.
And I got the outcome.
No, you didn't.
So you got
said,
1 extra point.
No, you said Conor Ben KO.
Yeah, but he got
The
who
outcome.
won.
So you only get 2
You only get
points.
1 point for
I'm
getting the right
I'm
I
saying-
decision.
get 4 points.
Whoa, 4?
Just tally the thing and then we'll see it, man.
Listen, you get
No,
2,
because you didn't get the round.
Bro.
There's no round. It's a stoppage. It went to points.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. What's the
Yeah.
I get 4. That's what I'm saying. You're not top no more, bro. Update that. Update that.
Monday morning, 9 a.m. I see
I
that
need
table.
that. I
Wait,
need
no.
that.
It's a technicality though
What
because they
technicality?
changed the rounds.
They changed the rounds.
They changed it to
They
like
changed the
10
round.
rounds or something.
Yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a
What
rule.
is KO?
You said KO.
Right, I'm going to add a
Hey,
rule in
these man
because
do Nigerian politics.
I'm going to add a rule in.
What's on Joe?
Right, it's we're going to backdate the rule as well. We're going to backdate it. Right, we're going to backdate it.
We're gonna do that.
No, bro.
They changed the rounds.
It was your job to keep your eye on the rounds as well because you're the officiator.
Oh, I mean, literally,
You're the
I just put out the message. That's all I do. I put out the message and collate the responses. That's all I do.
Nah, Lewis, sorry. Update that. You're not top no more. You're not top. I've been waiting for this day. I've been waiting for
All right,
this day.
all right.
When are we gonna refresh it? By the way.
We'll see after this week who's top.
We'll see,
All right,
man.
Jide, we'll come to you first for your prediction because I don't want him copying me.
Did I copy you to take it? Anyway, my thing is this is not my last prediction.
What do you mean
It's
it's not your last
it's
prediction?
probably- it's
So you're gonna cover all bases.
Like, we got to see weigh in.
And
The weigh-in is important, bro.
I gotta see Wayne. Listen, my
It's
last
way important.
prediction.
Someone's come. Like we got to see Usyk. It's more about Usyk for me.
Yeah.
Why?
Because
If
Usyk's
going
been
mad heavy, I'm
He's
looking-
smaller. He's shorter.
nah.
That's it.
My
See,
last-
Usyk's been wearing clothes to cover his shape.
Yeah.
I think he's
Like he's coming as a fatty.
I think he's packing.
Okay, for me.
Hey,
Whoa.
Even cameraman's ending.
That was bad.
No, you know why it's mad? He said it twice.
And
And his eyes as well.
And he said he's got clothes, he's covering it up. Come on, say it, that's a bit mad.
You man are crazy.
Say it, that's a bit.
a mad one.
Say it, that's a bit
Yeah,
mad.
you man are crazy.
I'm gonna say something.
You man are crazy.
Someone clip that up for the future at least. Hey, new meme.
You man are crazy. You man are dumb.
Nah, but for me, I'll say right now 10 to 12. But that's my preliminary
For who?
prediction. For AJ.
Alright, cool.
You think he struggles?
Again,
10 to 12.
I think it'll be a competitive fight throughout, but then when my boy decides, you know what, I need to take this boy out,
Yeah.
we'll go for it. So 10 to 12 preliminary.
Samson.
One thing that AJ does well is finish as well. Like when he gets someone hurt, he takes you out. That's why I'm gonna say, what was it? It's 7 to 9. I can do 7 to 9. Yeah, I'm doing 7 to 9.
Can I
But I
just jump
reckon-
in there quickly? Yeah.
Go on.
I still don't know. This is the fight where I thought that AJ was going to recover from the Ruiz because he still hasn't He's still a bit gun shy.
Yeah.
And I think he's still so wary of that third round in Madison Square Garden. Even a Pulev fight,
but
he didn't pull the trigger
I agree. But with Pulev, he could do the box. He can do the rhythm and flow thing.
with him. Yeah.
And he can practice that, and I feel like he didn't mind that. But I reckon after about 5 rounds, he's looking at Usyk thinking, I'm a bit behind on the points. This guy's getting into his rhythm.
We got a similar
He
prediction.
didn't
I'm
pull the trigger.
gonna have to take this guy out.
He didn't pull the trigger against Pulev because he was worried of getting tired.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So this thing, because AJ Samps is right. AJ historically is a fantastic finisher,
Yeah, but what does
but
that have to do with Ruiz?
because when he went to finish Ruiz,
Yeah.
he wasn't cooked yet.
Yeah, but he wasn't tired. He just
Yeah,
got
but he
hit by
got
something.
Like, he was tired. He was tired. His energy tank
Nah.
goes zoop like that.
He got
I
hit.
thought he looked good up to that point.
Yeah,
though.
that's
He
it.
was
But I'm saying when
having a calm
when he got landed,
He got
yeah,
caught.
and he got caught.
Yeah.
It's like you can see his
his energy bar was
just
boom.
dropped.
But it's two.
Drops
But Dapper,
low.
it's two things. It's him gassing because he's gassed a few times after unloading.
Yeah.
And it's being wary of what's coming back. So I think the combination of those two, to me, means
I just
that,
think
like,
he
he's
didn't
a
go
bit
for
wary.
the kill because he was worried that I might get tired, and I don't want any nonsense. So I'm just gonna box you.
But then someone like Usyk, you can't let these guys off the hook.
This guy's gonna emotionally drain you as well.
Yeah, no,
When
I
you got them,
understand.
you have to take them
Yeah,
out.
yeah. I do think. I don't know. I'm not AJ, so but when it comes to
We know that.
Alright.
So what's your prediction?
I'm with Samps, man. 7-9, man, flogs him. I don't think it's a hard night at all. I think maybe a few tricky things here and there, but I think he takes him out. And when as soon as he has him hurt, might as well turn your TV off. The fight is done. Promise.
Shit, 7-9. Say,
I'm going 7-9.
no, so what is gas talk?
I've been saying the same thing. Let me tell you, what.
He's packing.
Hey, you're not gonna do that one up.
It's done. It's finished.
You're
For
finished.
4 weeks longer.
Whoa, what's longer?
Hey, we're calling him sus state from now on.
These games are dead, you know. I don't enjoy these games.
Hey, we're calling him sus state from now on, man.
I'm not enjoying this, man. What I was gonna say is, Samps, Leroy, Adam. I'm sure you wanted them, but I'm gonna.
No, he's
I'm
not.
sure.
He's not.
But
He's more with
a
you,
lot
if
of
anything.
people, easy night, run for
I'm
him.
one of them.
Lewis. All I'm saying is, I reckon AJ's gonna clock. I reckon it's gonna be one round where Usyk bads up AJ, and he's gonna say this
It's
is
not
long.
Yeah.
Then he's just gonna be like, bam, bam, bam. 2 rounds probably will take him. Usyk might survive 1 round of getting hurt. Then the next one he'll probably close the show or something like that.
So,
That's what I'm saying.
AJ
7-9.
7-9.
So like the Povetkin fight.
Something like that, a bit like that. But AJ was setting traps for Povetkin that led to the knockout. I think in this one,
He's
AJ's
gonna be
gonna try to
learning
set
on the
traps.
job.
It's not gonna work, and then he's gonna switch to Plan B.
Usyk is bare smart.
Usyk is cerebral.
And sorry, I want to see the size of the ring as well.
That's another point as well.
Yeah,
That brings
They're
me
gonna
to
be
the
small, boy.
I want to see the size of the ring.
They're gonna make that
Luckily,
small.
you added the ring part.
They're gonna make that small. They have to.
I just want to see the size.
Hey, now Lewis is
Lewis
taking.
is on it. Lewis is on it.
A level too far. When you have to explain it, it doesn't bang. You know that. You know that.
I think AJ Udi.
Whoa.
I don't think he outboxes him, but it's be like Parker where he just takes the rounds in it. Like
I don't see with the things. I don't see AJ winning.
So I was gonna say, do you think it will be a robbery? Win?
no.
No, Parker was not.
It could be a
No,
robbery,
I'm saying
but no.
Usyk,
I don't
if
see
AJ
AJ
beats
winning
Usyk,
rounds.
is it a robbery?
No.
He can win by points.
His work will come on the inside.
If
I
he-
don't know
It's not
why
on the
people think
inside.
AJ can't win by points.
I think
It's
he
like
can.
Wilder could beat Fury on points.
Yeah.
Wait,
He
I was
could
about to
do
say,
it.
I don't see AJ winning on points without dropping him.
I think he hurts him like
If he
early
doesn't-
3
I don't
rounds.
know.
but
I
doesn't
don't think he needs to
drops
drop him. If he hurts him,
I feel like he needs to drop him a
if
few
he,
times.
if he hurts him, remember,
Usyk backs.
Usyk can out jab you, outbox you for the whole round. But if you land 2 meaty punches and he's like you can physically see him stagger, you're gonna win the round.
Then that becomes contentious.
Nah,
It's
it's
gonna-
No, it's not. It's never. It's always been that
It's
way.
always
It's like
outboxing
Canelo.
somebody.
Canelo versus
Billy Joe Saunders.
Billy Joe.
Yeah.
Billy Joe was out there. Canelo was giving him
But
some
what-
bossa, and man was moving back.
Yeah, but
and that's why he was winning
but
rounds.
look how effective Canelo is with those bossas. If you're just getting there,
But that's what I'm saying. I'm like,
I'm saying,
Man threw in
but that's what I said. That's what I said. That's what I'm saying. So I'm
I
saying
don't
if
see
he
AJ
hits
doing
Usyk, but if he hits Usyk and Usyk moves, and you can tell Usyk's moves back, he's
Hey,
gonna.
this fight is so
Nah,
interesting,
my
man.
point is,
See,
yeah, what I'm saying, yeah, Canelo's pressure and effectiveness, yeah, versus somebody moving back and boxing very well is one thing. AJ getting his head jabbed off and boxed off here.
That's not
But
gonna
then
happen.
catching that 1-2 shots in between couple rounds, he's not gonna consistently do that for 10, 12 rounds. I was saying he's gonna box in spots and do that and catch him, yeah. But Canelo is literally from round 1 until you are dead, basically, on your neck and just smashing you up systematically.
AJ's not
that fighter.
No, I agree with that. So we're going. Wait, so you've gone
7-9.
7-9.
10 to
Jide's
12.
gone 10 to 12. Dapo 7-9. Sate 7-9. Naeem's gone UD. I'm going 7-9. I like 7-9. I think it's gonna.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think there's elements to what Sate says. Huh?
You like
Do you want that update, mate? We can end it. We can end it. You know, the season's ended. We can start a new one. Yeah. Let's move on to the undercard, because obviously a few interesting fights. I'll say a few interesting fights. Not really, right?
I can't lie.
Oh,
All
I
one-sided.
Yeah, we had to get the notes out. Naeem's got the notes right.
To be honest, we scrunched it up because we thought we weren't going to talk about that.
But we have to talk about it a little bit, right? I mean, we could do a little 5 minutes on it. So we've got here Lawrence Okoli against
I don't see it.
Dylan Prozovic. That sounds like someone Harry Redknapp would have signed for Portsmouth back in the day, bro. Like,
that's an easy
Some cam.
standard
Free kick specialist.
Yeah, technique 20, but zero fitness, bro. That's I don't know. I mean, is this for
It's a run of the mill in between trying to get a bigger fight.
trying to get a big fight.
Do you know what?
Yeah.
I'll never forget. Yeah. Do you know that guy that Cody fought on the AJ Pulev undercard?
Oh,
Man was
And he was
shaking.
shaking,
Oh
yeah.
my god!
He looked like a glitch.
That guy 100% was not meant to be in the ring.
Yeah,
I thought he was gonna lose his life that night.
it looked like a glitch. I saw him get banged in the shoulder and stuff.
Bro, he's
Nah, you know when a fighter is dead, yeah, when you go on box rec, they have no picture. That's the acid test
He's
of whether.
a feeder. He's just there to.
Yeah, I'm trying to see if he's
The FM
fought
region.
anyone. You know,
That's an FM region.
I can't see anyone on his resume that.
That you know.
Yeah, that I know.
It's basically they're trying to find a big fight for him,
Yeah.
and this is just keeping. But again,
all the like good.
No,
guys
really,
from
truly,
Cruiser
what it is
gone up.
AJ's just nice and his boys. You know,
Yeah.
Gabriel
Blessings,
Dor.
258.
but this is why.
Wait, is this guy his boy?
He's on 258.
Yeah.
The whole undercard's based 2-5,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah. Callum Smith. That's on this card.
Yeah.
He's
Anyhow,
like-
that's like
Light
second
heavy.
to. Anyhow, have the card, I'm gonna be rattled, man. I'm fed up now.
So what? Callum Smith is fighting Liam Castillo.
Lennon, yeah.
Lennon
He's
Castillo.
with Buddy
Yeah,
Buddy
Liam,
McGregor now?
Liam doesn't go,
Yeah.
does it? Yeah, Liam. Lennon.
It's his light heavyweight debut.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
he's
moved
with
up.
Buddy
Good for
McGregor.
him,
So
man.
let's see.
Light heavyweight.
Is
Light
this-
heavyweight. I feel like Liam Smith can do stuff at light heavyweight,
Yeah.
man. Like yeah, he
To
can.
who?
Callum
What do you mean
Smith.
to who?
Callum.
I mean
Callum.
Liam. Callum Smith. Sorry,
Yeah.
bro.
To who?
Is this Callum's first fight since
Canelo
Canelo?
lost,
Yeah.
So he's got a new
You're saying
trainer.
to
Have you
who?
fixed his
But
arm, his bicep?
you're saying to who? But there is no one. Okay, Bertabiev is 37, 38.
He was still destroying.
How old is he?
He's old, bro. He's very
These
old.
days.
And he's still doing all that?
Yeah.
Did you see-
But he wasn't. No, he wasn't great in his last fight.
Did you see what he was doing in the training the other day?
Yeah.
He's got a whole barbell, like a 20 kg barbell, and he's doing that.
But
What do you
you're
mean?
forgetting
He's
Callum
spinning
Smith.
a barbell around
Callum
like
Smith
this.
can beat.
Why isn't bending
Joe,
the barbell?
whatever his
No,
name
he's
is.
like twisting it around. He's
Smith Jr.
like
Yeah,
working his forearms.
Is he gonna get the
I've-
chance though?
Oh,
That's crazy.
But he can
It's
beat him though.
craziness.
It's just Bivol is gonna take over that division.
I don't
Bivol
know.
is gonna take over that.
I don't know. I feel like if
I don't
Callum
know.
Smith can get Joe Smith Jr., that's a belt for him. He
I
can get a
don't
belt
think
for that.
Bivol is as good as we.
Yeah, I thought that I was gonna say.
He's strong,
I
he's
put
got-
down a
he's
bit.
strong.
Yeah, but that was after
See,
layoff.
Bivol's not
And
got
he still
power.
won,
Bivol's
like,
not got power, but
convincingly.
he's good.
Oh right, so this guy lost to Bivol, yeah?
Yeah.
This Lennon Castillo guy.
Yeah, that's why they put him in there.
Right.
So I'll be like, oh,
They'll set
he's
up the Bivol fight with
Yeah,
Callum
yeah,
Smith.
that's
soon.
what they want to
Yeah,
do.
that's what I
He'll
think.
get boxed
He needs to
out.
find that thing. He's like literally got a
He
barbell,
thinks that-
Yeah.
and he's twisting it round like that.
Fam,
But he's
Bertabiev is a
He's a
sad
killer.
story because I wish he turned pro early.
Earlier.
Yeah.
He's beat.
Callum Smith beats Bivol.
Ah.
Yeah, he's too big. He's too big. He's too
You
big.
have a lot of stock in Bivol, innit?
Yeah.
No, Bivol
He
ain't that
just
good.
outboxes.
I used
Joe
to
Smith Jr., who's the champion now, Bivol outboxed him like I don't know how many rounds, like 10 rounds.
Easy.
I'm not that impressed.
You
by it.
outbox Callum Smith like that.
I think Callum Smith is too big.
No, the guy.
At
he's as big
175.
as Richards, no?
You got to remember he was at
6'3",
168. He
he's
just
not
moved
that
up to
He's always moving
175.
up. You know what? I'm chatting shit.
Yeah.
Wait, above it, he's
Yes.
going up.
Yeah,
alright,
he's
I'm
getting
chatting shit.
smoked.
No, sorry, I'm chatting shit.
Yeah.
I'm actually chatting shit. Yeah, no. Fair enough, I'm rattled.
So what I want to see before I make any Bivol Smith predictions is what Buddy McGirt does.
Yeah.
Because Buddy McGirt is a safety first coach,
Yeah.
jab specialist guy. He's the one that He even had Kovalev doing safety first with Anthony, and all of that. So I want to see how that changes because Joe Gallagher, that guy, he has hampered the growth of a lot of fighters. Sorry, he is get you to 10, 15 fights, then you should pass. You should pass away. And I think he hampered the growth of Bear Man. Even in he's taken how many man to fight Canelo now? So he's like that's
Just
feed him.
feeder.
He's a feeder. Like,
Listen, Canelo's left a lot of the matchroom guys for a while. It's like, you know what?
yeah, let me allow you.
Rebuild, no. It's like rebuild your roster. Fight. You know when you fighting up a few pigs, you slaughtered a couple pigs. So now you got the next batch fighting them up. So
Farmer Jade.
you see it. So he's telling Eddie, yo, get the fighters, fighting them up, get them prepared. I'm coming back. I'm gonna come.
I'm gonna go handle plant first.
Listen,
Like,
I'm gonna handle
some vegan
plant.
thing.
Then I'll come.
What I want to see is Benavidez fight more
Yeah.
and move up potentially. Cause
That
he's
is the
big.
guy that can beat.
I
Canelo,
think
bro.
he can flog Canelo.
Yeah,
I saw
man.
he's like 24 still. He's still
Yeah,
young.
he's
But he needs to
young,
stop the
he's
coke thing,
big.
man.
Yeah.
He needs to stop. Yeah.
The
Yeah,
coke
he got
thing.
coke.
Yeah,
That's why he got
coke
stripped of his belt. So
Oh,
he's
is
a
it?
two-time champion, but he got stripped of it. That's why.
I see what Lewis tried to do there. He's still on you right now.
Leave him.
I
This
didn't,
is an
I didn't try
obsession.
and do anything. That's
Yeah.
not. That's not.
Like
my-
Canelo, man, that guy, man, he's a scary guy, man. Do you see what he said about Ward the other day? He said,
So you get it too.
they showed a picture of Ward working out with Plant, and he said, oh, he can get it. I'm not worried about him. They can both get the ring if they want. I'm thinking, I believe him as well, man. That he's not joking.
He's not. Yeah,
He's not joking.
But when you've got all of the
When you're being gassed up.
when you got all of the stuff, you're common. You can say what you want.
I can see why you'd be walking around elevated chest like
Yeah.
that, yeah.
What are we talking?
The stuff, man, you know.
The staff,
The
the
special
organisations,
The special
the
meat.
judges, everything.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you got special meat,
meat,
that you can, and then you can just change the rules.
That
Yeah.
wild boar.
Pause.
That Mexican wild boar.
Yeah, man.
Say me too much.
You know how crazy? Sorry, you know how crazy is that a man fails drugs and they said, "Oh yeah, we just can change the levels.
Yeah.
So now you can more computer in your system if you want." That is madness. That's power you
That's
must
what
have.
boxing is the most corrupt sport. In the
Have we spoke about the Oscar Valdez fight yet?
Yeah,
We did.
yeah.
He lost that
last
fight,
week.
man.
We did that
Again,
last
I don't think
I
he
watched
lost.
it again. He lost, man.
I don't think he lost, but fair enough, man.
week. Oh yeah, we did talk about it. We
Yeah.
did talk about it. Yeah.
With the card, what do you guys think of Marco? Do you reckon they're still trying to build the Ben
That's
fight?
what I was gonna
He's on
talk
a AJ
about.
he's on
Who's
a
he
AJ
fight? Who's
fight.
Maxime Prodan? Actually, no. I've
Maxim
where have I
Prodan,
heard Maxime Prodan from?
He's got the IBF international belt.
Who's he fought though? He's fought with someone, no?
Blockhead.
He's got a blockhead.
He's a bigger test than what he's fought.
What do you guys think of Marco anyway? Because to me, he hasn't been that
I don't
impressive.
really rate him.
What I see
Yeah.
is marketing,
He's a-
man.
He's
They're
got a
like-
big following,
He's a bit
huge following.
The Albanians love him.
Like
Yeah.
I actually went on his Instagram once, yeah, and I thought, I looked at his following, I thought surely it's like bought
No,
accounts.
like-
He must have spent like racks
Bro, when I
on just
say-
buying followers, but it's not. It's like
Yeah,
they're
yeah,
legit
Yeah.
Bro,
followers.
when I say the Albanian love this guy, yeah, one of my friends is Albanian. I'll put his name next to it. I'll be like, what do you think about Marco and Errol Spence? You'll be like, Marco wins that easily. What's wrong with this guy, fam?
That's why when people say that stuff, that representation stuff, it legit
Yeah,
bangs,
it's
bro.
real.
You know when I knew that it's cold, yeah, about the
Bangs.
representation, yeah. When I went to Loma, bro, I got at that building so quickly, bro. When I went to Loma versus Riggindale, the whole arena was just like Ukrainians.
Ukrainian.
Really?
Like,
They don't play
Ukrainians
about,
come out like that, yeah.
bro,
Yeah.
big flags, everything. I was thinking, yo,
Bro,
I
when
mean,
you have someone representing your country
Yeah.
and they
Yeah.
are
Especially
good,
in a
and
combat
they-
sport.
Yeah.
And not only that,
And
in
they are
countries
good.
where there's not
There's
five
not much.
superstars.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
then
yeah.
it's
Yeah.
Yeah,
mental.
like-
how
like-
many
like
Albanian
places like
fighters
Leeds.
are there like that?
Yeah.
There's not
There's
many.
probably not.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
I can't think of one.
That's why like Pacquiao's career was held up by
Yeah,
Philippine,
nation.
yeah,
Yeah.
the Filipino support. But with Marco, I feel like it's a bit like Babic-ish in the sense that they're gonna build it. They're getting a following, friendly, dash them on pay-per-views just to bolster the not pay-per-views anymore because they're on
Yeah,
the
there's
zone.
one, yeah.
So bolster it a little bit, but they're gonna come unstuck really quickly.
Yeah.
The thing is, like I always say, I've said it before. There's a space for fighters that they don't need to be world champions.
At all.
There's a space for them to
Yeah.
be fan friendly, to be excited.
The matchroom belt.
You can call it the match, but I don't know what you want to. But for
The
me,
wicked and bad belt.
fighters like
Hey,
Babic.
that wicked and bad is a bit more appropriate considering the fact.
No, but
I love
fight-
watching Babic.
Yeah, fighters like Babic. You can have them. They're good. They're good quality. At the end of the day, you watch boxing to be entertained.
Yeah.
Do you know what I would love? Babic and Chisoro just a shotgun fight. It's a scrappers.
Yeah, but you'd have to make that 4 rounds because they can't make past that.
Wake it
They're
whatever
not,
it needs to be.
they're not conditioned
I
like that.
don't want to see him in the ring.
As soon as it goes 7 people walking out of the arena.
I see it on Twitter once, and they put like a clip of Dylan White sparring Babbage.
Yeah, I see.
Look mad.
It was a scrap.
And at the end of it, it's like Dylan White's going, what? I'm thinking, hey, release that tape. It looks sick.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, this is your sparring session. You look crazy.
Babbage is a scrappers, man.
He's scrappers, man. He doesn't care
No
about
technique,
no
fam,
techers,
nah. You want your head off
no
the
box, no
shoulders.
spot. Jab? What the fuck is a jab? Setting traps.
And
just
personality
needs to
as
kill.
well, he's got it. So I
Yeah.
reckon personality as well, he's got it. So I think Babbage is going to be on matchroom cards for even after losses.
Yeah,
Yeah,
100%.
he's just going to be there, fan friendly guy.
It's
Similar
gonna be
like David Price. Like David Price can get flogged. When I see him on because I know he's going to get knocked out.
David Price is a CTE fan.
Yeah, it's a mad CT.
Bro, David Price is sick, because he actually does well and just gets sparked.
Yeah.
But
I mean, he did so well against Povetkin,
Yeah,
man.
he was.
Shit.
You remember when Povetkin did?
Yeah.
Into the corner.
That
was one of the funniest
I was
things.
gassed because I thought he was the,
It's gonna
the
finally
great
do
white
it.
hope. I thought he
gonna
really
finally
was. I
do
thought
it.
he was gonna, get Britain there.
That's when the Povetkin started
Coming out.
deteriorating from that Price fight. That's when he was like, yeah, he had like
Fam.
2 more fights left.
That right hand that stunned Price and then the left hook, I thought he died.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was disgusting.
That was crazy.
Fam, man stiffened.
He stiffened.
He stiffened.
Yeah.
And then got the left.
Got the left.
And then he tried to get up and did one mad.
Yeah, he's like-
Like some mad thing. And then
Like he's drowning, bro. You know when you take that breath?
the guy was bleeding from bare. And then I was gonna
Povetkin
say,
was killing
something,
him,
this
man.
guy was gonna.
Price can never
say
forgive
bare
him
holes.
for that.
Yeah, that was good. Who else we got? Campbell Hatton.
Get that
I
guy
need that
out
to
of
be
here.
over.
Anyhow, I see this man fighting past 9 o'clock. I'm finished. bro.
Even 9 o'clock.
that you
I
should-
need it when it's bright.
Yeah, 100%.
You know what? Yeah,
9 o'clock, I'm being too generous. I
I-
want that man on that 3 p.m, bro.
Yeah,
3
bro.
p.m.
I went Carl Froch, Groves, and they had AJ fighting. But
Yeah.
literally,
And there's
I remember I went to get there earlier. I thought, I know AJ's gonna be
Yeah.
probably third to. I come in there and there's the last round. I'm thinking, you must stop AJ in the end of this team,
Yeah.
bruv. Make sure when I get into that arena that
He's finished up his
Hatton's
fight.
even drinking his pre-workout drink.
I can't lie to you. If Campbell Hatton wants to be a good fighter, they need to put him on the Mexican circuit. They'll kill him, but that would be the best place to learn. No, jokes aside,
We won't hear from him again.
Fam,
bro.
he hasn't got.
That is the best
I've already
place to learn.
seen
He'll be
on
working
his
in Ricky Hatton's
debut.
chippy.
that is the best place to learn. I can't lie to
His
you.
dad's got money. They ain't gonna do that to him.
On his debut,
Come back, have his
it was a
little bet on
4-round
it.
fight. Yeah.
Yeah.
On the second fight, I could see Campbell saying, "I don't want to be here.
Yeah.
This place is long."
Your fighting's
Why are
long.
you still doing this?
Dad, sparring was like this.
No fighter wants their son to be a fighter.
And look
Yeah,
who he's fighting as well.
No, you're not dealing with normal.
Oh yeah, he fought that guy that was a bit.
You're
No.
not-
Campbell's not. He's a rich kid, bro.
Yeah.
He just looks up to his dad and
He's
so.
what Eddie Hearn would be if he tried to be a boxer.
Yeah, basically. Listen.
Nah.
If Barry Hearn, no. If
Eddie
Barry
Hearn would be
Hearn,
worse
if
though.
Barry
Eddie Hearn
Hearn,
would be
no,
worse.
if Barry Hearn was a fighter, Eddie Hearn would be a fighter.
Yeah.
These guys are following what their dads wanted, what their dads did. Listen, Campbell Hatton was growing up in Manchester. Yeah, everyone going to your dad. Hey, let's go to like the adulation. You're gonna see that.
The only time is when, because of who your dad is, sometimes the reverse happens when because of who your dad is, it puts a chip on your shoulder.
Yeah.
So like Usyk Jr.
No, but I think Eddie does have a chip on his shoulder.
Yeah, but not in boxing.
No, not as a
Would've got
fighter.
flogged, man. Not as a
As a
fighter.
businessman, because
Yeah.
obviously
As a
you
businessman,
you
yeah.
get
And he
all
has to take
respect.
And you got to remember, you can pick up from where your dad left off. So you haven't got to do the groundwork. The groundwork is the hard part. So
Like Fraser
Eddie,
Jr., all these man,
Yeah.
they don't do well. They see their dad getting loved and they're thinking, yo, yeah, this is sparring. No, fighting is mad. And look at, like, quickly, like, Josh Kelly's come out and said, mental health is another one that's he's had after his mental issues and stuff like that. But my thing is, no, this isn't even a funny thing. My thing is, your boxing, this sport, the occupational hazard is getting hit in the head. So if you're getting flogged in the head, and you're come to a sport as a rich kid, you're risking all of
Is Josh
this.
Kelly a rich kid?
No, it's not. I'm saying
Okay.
this is for like Campbell Hatton. You're seeing all your peers saying they've gone through.
You're risking your faculties.
You're risking everything when
no
you don't
point.
have to.
you're better off taking your dad's pay and doing property
That's it.
and chilling.
Wait.
Like there's like this fighting thing is
It's long. That's what I'm saying. You have
so
people,
long.
and you're gonna live with these mental stuff for the rest of your life. That's what I'm saying. AJ's out here saying, "Listen, we see AJ post some funny stuff on Snapchat, bro. You don't know his head might be ringing."
That's why I agree with the money, fam. It makes sense.
Let's even go through it. Yeah, Cesar Chavez Jr. waist.
Oh my God.
Evander Holyfield's son waist.
What, he boxed?
Yes. Shane Mosley's got a son.
Yeah.
Hasn't
He
done
looks
anything.
dead.
What about
He's
Tim?
not-
What about Costa Zeus on?
He's doing alright though.
Yeah,
Tim
Tim
Zeus.
Zeus.
Tim
He's
Zeus.
selling out arenas.
Yeah, he's doing alright.
He's the
It's
best
a rare
in
one.
Australia.
Yeah, he's a rare one. Ben
But we
is-
don't know how good he is.
Conor Ben,
He's the
maybe.
best in
Yeah.
Australia.
Conor Ben.
That's
Yeah,
good.
but there's one boxer in Australia.
Nah, he beat everyone. Like Jeff
Nah,
Hall and stuff like
legit,
that.
he's punch
Eubank Jr. I think he's got this stubbornness. I think he's
Yeah.
got a great chin and he's an freak athlete
Yeah.
as well.
He's
So I think that
like-
carries him.
That guy's
And,
just
I think
and he likes working out. Like
I think his dad screwed him over when he didn't set him with the trainer. For
No,
most of
his
career.
dad 100% fucked him up. His dad fucked him up. Doing all that, like, imagine having a coach, yeah, and then your dad just comes in the corner and says, "No, I'm taking
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
taking."
thank God that Golovkin fight didn't happen.
Oh.
Eubank was gonna get because
All
if you
the
got a good
way-
chin,
No, but I think he needed it to happen.
no,
man.
if
But
you
you know
got a
what's
good
sad
chin against a guy like Golovkin, you are gonna be in a wheelchair.
Yeah.
Wait, you know what's sad?
Pete
Alright, fair enough, you
Golovkin
don't need
as well.
that.
You know what's
Peak
sad though?
Golovkin.
Because of what Eubank did, Flippy Kell Brook got slaughtered.
Yeah, sacrificial lamb,
Man's deep.
career
And the
done.
worst bit is, yeah, you know what's happened, right? He's gone to Eddie because he said he's claiming he wants the Golovkin fight. So now Eddie's got a way in to get Golovkin to some sort of deal.
Yeah,
And he's
Golovkin
thinking,
committed
yeah,
and he couldn't
and
do
he's
it. He had
thinking,
to
yeah,
get
I've got it. So now he's got to give him a fighter, and he gives him Kell Brook. It just fucked him.
Eubank would have got washed. He didn't have anything to offer in that fight.
You know what's mad? In that time I said to you, I would have had stocks in Eubank.
I had stocks in
I
Eubank.
had so much stocks in that guy.
Same, I did, man.
I had stocks in
like
Eubank.
I still quite like Eubank as a fighter, you know.
I
No,
like-
he's an exciting fighter.
I
I
like
like
him.
watching him.
I like him as a
I like
fighter.
him, but I
really
think
do.
from what I'm observing, I like him. I follow him on everything. He likes life.
That's a bit overboard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The guy likes life, man. I think
Yeah.
he likes life.
He
too
bangs
much,
that
bro.
poker as well, innit?
Poker. He loves yacht life, club life. Don't see it.
Bro,
unpressed-
wait. I've seen that guy 1,000 times outside like bare raves. I'm like, brother, the guy just comes around and like just chills at the end.
Look like
Did he have his IBO? Because you know he was going raving with his IBO.
One time outside Liberty, he actually had the belt.
Outside faces.
He legitimately had the belt.
Oh, he's using the belt to pull Yash. He's crazy, fam.
He's just like me, bro. He's just like
Well, good with the
I
Gucci
remember
belt.
one time, yeah, I was at one motive, yeah, I see Gina just with a
Relax.
black tank top. I'm walking
Relax.
around.
Relax. That
What,
was
do they wear a black tank top? I
Just a
can't
tank
see
top,
it,
man.
man.
That wasn't me, man.
Just the
That
muscles up,
no,
fam.
no,
Like, this
no.
guy is different, fam.
There's not enough multicolored on the tank top.
That
for
wasn't
that to
me,
be
man.
Jude.
That wasn't me.
So back to the AJ fight. So if AJ loses, yeah,
God forbid.
yeah, we rebuke it, yeah. If AJ loses,
Hey Samson, you rebuke it as well.
touch that wood, what happens?
Samson didn't want to touch it, you know. He didn't want to touch it.
Wait. I openly said,
He was just filling up the sofa.
I
Like.
openly said months ago, the only person in this like scenario I don't want. Remember when I was like, I'm happy about this scenario about the fight, the whole thing falling through because I was like, yeah, now we get to gas it up properly. The same way Wilder and AJ, they're both meant to go in, win their fights in an exciting way, and he gasses it up for a nice, good mega match. This is what we're about to get now. AJ goes in, smash up Usyk, sick. On paper, you've done the mad thing, yeah. Then I don't really care who wins between Wilder and Fury because either way, you know it's gonna be an exciting fight. We're in a perfect position now to have that big mega fight. The only thing that goes wrong is if Usyk washes him. I don't want AJ. That's the one person I don't want to lose. It's AJ. If he loses,
So
I'll
do
be
you
pissed
really
off.
think that like if Wilder wins next, that AJ and Wilder fight can happen next?
It has to.
Yeah.
It absolutely has to.
This time,
If they have to drag the guy and
Is
say
the
retribution, or
Wilder
whatever.
and Fury fight even gonna happen?
Yes.
At this point, it is. I can see them.
Yeah,
Them man
exactly.
are doing
Yeah.
as much promotion.
Bro,
Yeah,
they're not making no. Okay,
It's not
put it this
making no
way.
money, but it's
It's gonna
happening.
tie. It's gonna
They
tie.
have to do business with AJ if they want to cash out of the Wilder
Yeah.
or Fury.
Yeah, it's true.
business. Both sides they have to do
It's true.
business with.
Yeah.
And it's got to the point now that I can still see them because there's so much bad blood and animosity that's been built over this whole situation that if a man can turn down 100 million, he can still turn down and say no, I'm not gonna fight.
If for any reason Fury pulls out of Wilder, his perception, like I keep big on about, is
Pause.
completely dead. There's no escape now. Like the public perception is done.
No, but one thing I do find funny is obviously there's the rumors that Jared Anderson was punching up Fury.
Yeah.
And then Wilder was out here saying, he sent his young boys.
Yeah.
And Jared Anderson's didn't claim. He's
Yeah.
like, bro, I don't know you,
Yeah.
man.
He said Fury.
Jared Anderson was like, Fury washes
And then
you,
and then
bro.
Wilder's fanboys were like, Jared Anderson's a traitor.
Oh, but because he's a black
No,
fighter.
because he's a
care
black
about
fighter.
people.
I saw that, yeah.
Because Wilder tried to use him.
LBC are crazy.
He tried to use him as a crux to say, yeah, man, I sent my
This is
young
why
boys.
don't do
to-
the solidarity
to go-
thing unless
to
you've
go-
agreed it with the person first. So, like you got to agree the solidarity. Like
There's no agreement there,
yeah,
man.
Hey, no, Wilder's embarrassing, man.
Jared
Wilder is embarrassing.
It's so embarrassing.
Wilder.
No, I'm sorry. As much as you say that, I'm sorry.
He's
Yeah.
funny.
He's too funny.
Yeah,
The
he
guy
is.
said.
He's
the
got
guy
mental issues. He said
The
that.
guy said,
If you
I've
try
been
to
sitting
touch
for 9 months. I'm gonna get it back in blood. If
I
you
told
contest that song,
all
I'm
the
going off.
champions in
I'm
that
going
weight
all the way
division are all tapped.
Fam, man said, yeah, if you didn't ride with him and you tried to shake his
Hand
hand,
after.
it was seen as his ferry for his life.
I low-key want him to win because of that, you know. I low-key want him to win. I want to see that.
He said if you try to shake his hand after the fight, he will see it as an attack.
No.
And it's something about self-defense.
If you was no.
No.
He said if you was chatting shit about him previously, and now you try and shake his hand now that he wins, he's gonna see it as an attack, and he's gonna have to
defend himself.
Because it fears for his life.
Man said
IQ is free.
Man said if he
killing reporters.
man said if his daughter brings over a guy, they got a spar 3 rounds.
Funny, bro.
Hey, that's hell though. Imagine you go link a girl and say, oh yeah, this is my dad, you got a spar 3 rounds.
I will not date his daughter.
Yeah.
It's just not worth it.
Yeah, it's not worth it.
Or you just do a man.
can be friends with him.
Like, you don't really date her, but you know.
Yeah.
But I feel like a lot of guys though, they have that. Some guys would love to do that shit.
Of course, no,
You know,
men
like
do
a
that.
lot
For
of.
example, like
Not with
a lot of guys.
No,
like,
but I'm saying dads would be like, yeah.
A lot, of course, like, come on, man, them are a bit tapped. Like,
Yeah.
if you see, like, I don't know, let's say, back in the day, like, if Jay-Z had a sister when he was in his prime, back in the day, yeah, there'll be guys that will be moving to her, regardless if she's the buffest woman ever, just to say, I date Jay-Z.
Forget dinner with Jay-Z. Just go.
Do you know what I mean? Yeah. So of course, guys will try and move to Wilder's daughter, bro. That Wilder's for whatever reason, I don't know why, he's become a black cultural icon. Like he's become that
To a certain demographic,
obviously, he's not like completely, but to his sycophants, to his complete psychos, they see him as their king and stuff. So obviously, if you're part of that demographic and you're dating his daughter, bro, that's like you're dating the king's daughter.
Yeah, but the thing is, you might have dated his daughter, but you didn't get past the 5 rounds.
Oh yeah, it's peaking it. We'll punch up. It will 100% punch up.
I don't think he said the guy has to win. He said I need to flog you.
Yeah, I need to see
I need to
what you can
flog
say.
you. Yeah, like
Wait, no, he needs to do that so you can see that you
you can defend his daughter.
But you've iced the guy.
Yeah, you've iced him.
He can never defend her again.
But you know what we meant? What about if the youth is like reminds me of Fury, like.
Yeah,
Imagine the guy flogs Wilder. Imagine you flog Wilder. Like imagine you out point him.
I'll break up his daughter. What else I need to be? I've won. I'm the man of the house.
I'll just beat your dad up if I'm going to respect you after this.
Wilder's gonna do a video to my bomb squad army, to my bomb squad nation. Your king is here.
Your king is here.
I am here.
Anyway, guys, let's leave it there.
This division, man. Comedy.
100%. Thanks for everyone who did tune in. Thanks to all you people who do listen on a regular basis. Anyway, hopefully we can do the studio thing a little bit more.
Yeah.
It's nice seeing you all in the flesh because Naeem, I ain't seen you before. Dapo, I ain't seen you before. Actually, I see you a lot. Samson, wait, Samson, I've seen you before.
Cross pass, but we never spoke.
Cross paths, yeah. I always see you in your flashy Mercedes, mate.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Flashy Mercedes. With your red leather seats and all these things, you know what I mean?
All I know is word around the streets is Samson is getting a G-Wagon.
Boy, he told me a Volvo, but...
Brother, Pampers are expensive.
Right. Anyway, guys, we'll be back next week. Take it easy. Let's go, AJ.
Come on,
bring it home.
Sweet Caroline.
You know he's gonna play that.
Hey, I'm gonna go all the way off when it goes off. I can't lie. I'm gonna go and like learn the lyrics.
So you man are gone, yeah?
Yeah.
Are you going to the fight?
Yeah, to fight.
So you're at the fight. You're at the fight.